and we're gonna work some magic right now. When she's gonna transfer into a toddler bed and potty training and all those things, those are just things that I have not stressed about. Good morning, you guys. Welcome back to my channel. This is gonna be a full weekend, very busy weekend. I just left my second appointment for the day. I started off the morning real nice and early with that pregnancy insomnia. I woke up at 3:30 in the morning and could not fall back asleep. So I've been up for a very long time. It's almost noon. And I had my first appointment. I had my ultrasound, almost 32 weeks. Will be 32 weeks tomorrow. So I got to see baby boy. He's looking really good. He's actually measuring, his weight is 4 pounds and 4 ounces right now. I didn't know if that was like a good or bad thing, only because we're just a few weeks away from having him, but during my second appointment, I had to check in with my OB. So the reason I had to have an ultrasound somewhere different, have a whole separate appointment, is because my OB in that department, they no longer offer ultrasounds, so I have to go to 2 separate places for that now. So I literally just had this last appointment with my OB to check in with her, talk about the ultrasound and baby's weight. Apparently he's at the 50th percentile, so she said things are looking good. He's obviously small, but things are looking fine in that direction. So I'm relieved to hear that, because you guys have heard me talk about it before, but I have felt like this pregnancy I have been at my smallest. I never was one to really pay attention to my weight during my pregnancies, because it was never concerning, and not that it was concerning this time around either, but I was just feeling very small and so far along. So I've gained a total of 15 pounds this pregnancy. My lifestyle hasn't changed like at all since being pregnant. I haven't been eating more, eating less. I mean, well, third trimester, I am definitely eating more now. I find myself to be a little bit more hungry, but I didn't change really much of my lifestyle, if at all, during this pregnancy. I mean, I do have 2 kiddos that I chase like all day, every day, so cardio right there, daily cardio. But yeah, so I've gained a total of 15 pounds this pregnancy. I'm 32 weeks tomorrow, like I said, so that's the update for now. Honestly, the biggest thing that matters is that baby boy looks good, he's healthy, I'm healthy. I got some sweet ultrasound photos of him, got to see his little profile, his little nose. So excited, so ready, but also not ready. We have so many things coming up this weekend. We have our family photos tomorrow. Don't really want to call it a maternity shoot. Yes, I have a belly, and like I'll probably take 1 or 2 photos with my belly, but it's mainly family photos. And then the following day I have the baby sprinkle, which I'm really excited about, and I will be vlogging in this video. I didn't know if I should make a whole separate vlog for it or not, but honestly, life's so busy that I was just like, I don't really feel like editing 2 separate videos right now. I'm just gonna like combine it all in one, but I'm really excited for that and to share with you guys all the details, all the final touches. Very excited. So I've been out of the house since like, I don't know, 8 o'clock, because I had my first appointment at 8:45. Been out of the house like 8 o'clock, 8:15. It's almost noon. My mom's been with the kids. Steven should be getting off work now. He gets off work early today. You guys, look at that little profile. His little lips, the nose, the arms, or his arm. You can only see one. So precious. Good morning, you guys. It is the next day. We are getting ready for our family photos. I got my dress on. Josie is napping. The boys are ready. I did put on false lashes today. Didn't know if I would regret it or not, but these are the same ones I wore for our wedding photos, so they're not too much. They actually translate really nicely on camera. Forgot my battery's dying, so let me change that real quick. Got Lucas in his little cowboy boots. As far as color scheme, we're going with like kind of like fall colors. Josie's dress is my dilemma right now, because I'm like trying to choose between 2. One adds a little more pop of color, while the other one is just very muted. It's just brown, and it's kind of boring. So I wanted to see which one would look best with what we're wearing. You guys can see that mine has a little bit of pattern. The boys are wearing very like solid colors. Lucas is wearing like a blue or a denim button up with his blue jeans and brown boots. And Steven's wearing like a white knitted shirt, but over it he has a brown jacket. You guys will see in a minute. So I'm like debating on whether or not I want to have fun with Josie's dress and make it colorful. Like this is what Steven's wearing, and he's adamant about wearing a hat. So that's what he's wearing, and he's wearing blue jeans, oh, and brown boots.
Just like Lucas.
So I gotta figure out what JoJo is gonna wear when she wakes up from her nap. My hair is also like frizzy a little bit. I've been trying to like make it not so frizzy because I just washed it this morning. Also, our house is in the middle of sprinkle prep. I cleaned out all these chairs this morning from all the spider webs from outside. I got some boxes. I pushed our table. We got more baby sprinkle things here. These are all things I'm gonna do when we get back from the photo shoot. Cleaned up the kitchen as best as I could right now. And I didn't show you guys this, but I redecorated the hutch to make it a little more fall-y. I know everyone is raving about Christmas right now because it's November 1st, but the sprinkle is very Thanksgiving themed, so we're gonna stick to a fall theme over here. We have not started decorating for Christmas. These are the two dresses that I am debating between for Josie. She's gonna wear stockings underneath. See, like, it's just so much brown. I don't know, it's kind of boring. I like really am leaning towards this dress because it's like an orangey brown, like it has brown undertones, and it's not too far off. I don't know. I think I'm gonna end up picking that dress because she's gonna wear her little stockings and her little black rain boots that she's obsessed with right now. But I was originally gonna put her in that. Now I'm thinking this one I actually bought from Once Upon a Child secondhand. I think it's so cute. It's from Old Navy. Ready to start modeling? Not the sunglasses. Okay, Steven changed again. Who else's husband changes a million times? I have like my one outfit, but he changes like 10 times before we leave. I do like that one better because it is darker. You're right. The other one was really light.
I know what I'm talking about.
And you're wearing all light colors.
That's what I'm saying. It was too light. That one was too light.
But bring it anyways, just in case. Our house, not totally a mess, but our bedroom is. You might be right, and then this is what Lucas is wearing. Come here, baby, let me see. Let me see your little outfit. Your little cowboy boots. So handsome. Straight leg. And let me see your little boots. His little cowboy boots are so cute. They just got them from Boot Barn, his grandparents. And then I got this shirt from Once Upon a Child too. Home now, and clearly it is dark outside already. I don't know what time it is. I think it's 6 o'clock, and I'm gonna start on the little name tags. I had shown you guys in my last vlog kind of just like some inspo that I had, and I found something else that I wanted to add on to that I thought would be really nice. So I found some wheat at a pumpkin patch that we went to. Here's the only thing I don't like about it. A lot of this wheat is not straight. It's very like pushed to the side. So I don't know if this wheat is going to work. I ended up finding some dried florals from Trader Joe's. Really pretty. Very messy though, but this is what it looks like. Just a variety of things in here, which I actually like. So I'm gonna get creative and I'm gonna show you guys what I'm gonna do with them. And hopefully give you guys some inspo. This is why I love Pinterest, because I found this idea on Pinterest. All I need are the dried florals, some name tags, a hole punch, and we're gonna work some magic right now. here is an idea as far as what I'm doing with all the little name tags. I'm still gonna have the dried orange underneath it, but I just thought that this added a little bit, just more texture, more color, instead of just all the like muted browns, although these are browns too, but I just thought it would look really pretty. So this is what everyone's little name tag's gonna have on top of their plate. I just thought it was really cute, just a simple idea. It is the next day. I thought I was going to film more last night, but I just needed to get the ball rolling, and everything is done for the most part. My mother-in-law and my husband's aunt came last night and did the entire balloon arch. It looks so good. They did, my mother-in-law did the balloon arch for Josie's baby shower as well, and I think it came out really good. We actually ended up putting it in the playroom because that was the only space in the house that had room for it. So now I'm just waiting for my friend Hannah, who offered to help host. She's the reason I'm doing this whole baby shower is because of her, so I'm so thankful for her. She's bringing a lot of the food, and she's gonna help me with like all the last minute touches. But I'm gonna show you guys a little overview as far as all the things that we have, what I did last night. I wish I could have filmed the process a little bit more for you guys, but it was also really dark. My house does not get the best lighting at certain hours. Like right now, the living room is really dark. Like I have to turn the lights on because of how dark it is. The kitchen gets good lighting, and the living room will only get good lighting when the sun is rising. So yeah, thankfully I have some candles that I'm gonna light up later once everyone gets here, and hope that the sun shines through a little bit. I am out of breath, sorry. I also have to clean the sliding glass windows, and we have like 2 flies around here that I need to get rid of. We have been having such a big fly problem lately. I have to put a few dishes away. Steven's got the kids today. They're gonna have a day with their dad, and then he's gonna bring them towards like the end of the sprinkle so that they can say hi to everyone, because obviously all their favorite people are going to be here. I am all ready, and I'm gonna start making the charcuterie board and things when she gets here. We're gonna start setting up the food situation. And yeah, let me give you guys a quick little look into what I did last night. Firstly, I did want to mention we're only having 15 people here, including myself. A small gathering, but my house is also small, and the way that I wanted to host or entertain involves a lot of seating. Everyone gets their own seating. I have just never hosted and entertained in this way, and I thought with like the small amount of people coming that this would be a good opportunity to do so. It's something that I've been wanting to do for a long time, and especially because like I have family that kind of just lives all over, so to have everyone, family and friends, so to have everyone here together, like I don't get to do this often, so I had fun with it. I had a lot of fun, and like I said, my friends and my family have been so helpful throughout this process. Planning this did not feel overwhelming in the slightest, because I had so much help for so many different things. I did talk to you guys about how I wanted to put together our dining table with our outdoor patio table and just make it one long table. Unfortunately, I could not do that because we have an odd number of seating, and so somebody would have been left out. I actually was about to like opt out my own seat because I still didn't have enough room. The table, the chairs that are in our backyard are just really wide. So it was hard to kind of squeeze someone in, but I made it work. And so yeah, let's get into the little details. I had to open our front door to let in a little bit more light, but here's an overview of when you first walk in. I actually have some of the party favors here. So I found these on Etsy, Falling in Love with Baby Griswold, and there's two separate scents. There's Autumn Walk and Apple Pumpkin, and then I just kind of layered it with some hay and some pine cones from Hobby Lobby, and then these are like little mini pumpkins. Here is one table setting, and I have everyone's names and plates. Just added a few candles. This one didn't allow me to decorate a lot at the top with like pumpkins and things because it was a lot tighter of a space. And then over here we have another table. Here's where I'll be sitting. And again, just to give you guys a little overview what it looks like. I got some pumpkins from Trader Joe's. I got this dried corn from a pumpkin patch that we went to recently. I have a few more up there. And I had to squeeze my sister and my cousin next to each other, but they're not gonna mind, they won't care. So this is what I meant, like it was just an odd number of seating. I got a few extra things. We're gonna start setting up, making the charcuterie board. And yeah, I think everything turned out beautifully. Oh, and here's the balloon arch that they did last night. Sorry for the wobbly camera, but I think it turned out so good, just like my inspo board. And I got these pumpkins also from Trader Joe's. I thought they worked perfectly. I love pumpkins with like really thick ribs. I think they're so pretty. And then my mother-in-law added these little flowers that she found at Hobby Lobby, and it just says, "Oh baby." So they did an amazing job. It's the next day. It is almost 9 a.m. We're gonna get ready to go to our homeschool group in a few minutes, but these kids were going feral this morning. I needed to get them outside. They were just going crazy inside. They're both dressed and ready to go. Hi, sis.
I need my backpack.
You need your backpack?
Yep.
Josie likes to bring her own little backpack when she goes to school, brother. Here you go.
I need my backpack.
Anyways, I'll give you guys updates on how yesterday went in a little while. Once everyone started arriving, I started getting anxious and I'm like, I'm trying to greet people but then film at the same time. So hopefully I got enough footage even for like my own memory's sake. But you want your backpack too?
Yeah, because I saw Josie have it.
But this morning started off very interesting. By the way, I'm filming on my phone because I brought my camera out and my battery's dying and we're already out of the house, so I'm not gonna go back in there. Steven woke up sick, so he's home, and I literally was outside of Sprouts like 10 minutes before they opened at 7 a.m. to go pick him up some medicine. I recently went through our medicine cabinet and just threw away a bunch of like expired and just medicine that doesn't have like the cleanest ingredients. So I'm starting off basically fresh. I got the kids everything they need for this fall/winter, but I haven't really bought anything for Steven and I up until today. So I got him a couple of things and he is in bed trying to recover. I'm trying not to get sick, and I definitely don't want these kids getting sick. None of us, aside from Steven, have gotten sick thus far. So we're gonna try to keep it that way. But yeah, I have my coffee to go. Hi, baby. I have my coffee to go. I haven't even taken a sip. I don't know how hot it is. I feel a little bit all over the place right now. You need water? Anyways, I do feel very grateful because we have had such a full weekend with family and friends and celebrating, and so I'm feeling very grateful. It's just been very busy. So this morning I'm like, okay, we gotta get ready for our homeschool group. Thankfully we only meet once a week, so I try not to miss it. And it's a good way for us to get out of the house, especially today while Daddy's sick. Okay, we are back home now. It's actually about to be 1:30. We got home, had lunch with the kids. Steven is napping right now. Josie's napping right now. I did a little bit of school with Lucas just to freshen up on some language arts. It's just been such a busy week. So I'm like, okay, we need a little refresh. So now I'm like about to fall asleep, but once Josie wakes up, Steven's gonna help me run some errands. He still is sick, but I think what we're gonna do is he's gonna help me bring some boxes, some things I need to return into the truck, and he'll stay in the car with the kids so I'm not unloading all the things and the kids, and it's just a whole extra step. Very quickly, I wanted to give you guys an update on the kitchen because I haven't been very good about that, even though I have a sink full of dishes right now. But we got both our new windows in finally, and it just makes such a difference in this kitchen, especially because when we purchased the house, this kitchen had just been like somewhat remodeled with all new cabinetry. The only thing that they didn't update was the sink, the faucet, and the windows. And those changes made a huge difference now that we've done it. Anyways, let me show you guys our new windows. I want to give you guys a good angle of this window because if I go up any higher, you can see our ugly red fence that we share with our neighbor. But here is where we had our bay window. I'll put a side-by-side of what it looked like. Both of our windows in our kitchen were broken, by the way. The seals were broken, and so anytime we turn on the heater or the AC, the minute we turned them off, we would feel the cold or hot air, whatever, depending on the season. And then here is our other new window, which I'll also put a side-by-side so you guys can get an idea of what that used to look like. But it has just made such a difference in our kitchen. It might not look any different to you guys, but with the two new windows, a new faucet, a new sink, it just feels a lot fresher and cleaner in here. Okay, now I feel like I have a second to chat with you guys on just how this past weekend went. So our maternity photos went so good. Thankfully, it was like a mini session that our photographer was offering, and so it was only a 30-minute session, which was honestly perfect because I feel like the kids at the ages that they're at, it would be so hard to get them to want to take photos for an entire hour, and our girl is always so good at what she does. It's so crazy because the last time that she saw, not us, because the last time she saw us was during our con validation. She took our con validation photos, but the last time she saw Lucas was when we were taking our announcement photos for Josie. So this was the first time that she met Josie. She's seen her on Instagram and stuff, but this was the first time that she actually met Josie, and I was just like, what? I'm having this third now, and she's meeting Josie for the first time, and it's just honestly crazy. It just reminds you how quickly the time goes. So those photos went great. It's a 2-week turnaround, so I'll get those photos very soon. I'm very excited to see them. We needed to get new updated family photos so that I can put them on the wall, and so I'm just very excited to see those. We ended up going with the yellow dress that I showed you guys for Josie. I'm really happy about that decision. I just felt like the other dress was really boring. And then with yesterday, everything went wonderfully. It honestly went a lot better than I had expected. I had some of my closest relatives, like I'd mentioned, and my closest friends. We all just had such a good time. We had the perfect amount of food. We had a ton of dessert, and the day really just went by so quick. The kids ended up coming, Steven and the kids ended up coming like an hour before everybody left. And so everyone got to say hi to the kids. They got to see both their Grammys and all the people they love. The kids love my friends. And so they were just really excited to be home and to get some cookies and be a part of the party too. But it was nice having that small and intimate baby sprinkle, baby shower, whatever you want to call it, to celebrate baby boy. When I had my baby shower with Josie, we had it co-ed and it was just like a ton of people, and that was nice too. I enjoyed doing that because we never had a baby shower for Lucas because it was COVID and we were in Germany. But when you have so many people in your house, it's really hard to like get to talk to everyone. And here I feel like I got to talk to everyone, and because it was so intimate, everyone got to talk to each other. I can't thank my friend Hannah enough for offering to host and to help and to do everything that she did, and I'm just like so incredibly grateful for her. She took so much off my plate. I don't know how many times I mentioned that. I just want to make sure I mention it enough because she genuinely like took so much stress off of my plate and did so much, and I'm just thankful. I'm very thankful for her and our friendship, and I just love her. And yeah, so last update I will give you guys is that I am very pregnant. I'm hitting the point now where I am just so exhausted all the time, and thankfully I'm experiencing this third trimester in the winter, the fall of winter, because I'm starting to get a little swollen. I remember summertime I was like really swollen, and this time around it's not so bad. I know the last few weeks baby is growing rapidly. I'm feeling heavier, I'm moving slower, and I've already started nesting. I don't know if I've mentioned that in my vlogs. I know I mentioned that on Instagram. I haven't filmed any like nesting content yet, but I have started nesting. I think for me especially, it's because it's like I just do those things when I have the opportunity. It's really hard to plan out the opportunity to do something like that because I'm always home with my kids. It's like really rare if they're ever out of the house and I have time to do something like that. So I just find pockets, windows during our day to do some nesting things. Again, I don't know if I mentioned this, but all of Josie's clothes have now been moved into Lucas's room. I have fully transitioned her things into his room. Obviously, besides the crib, she's gonna stay in there for I don't know how long, to be honest. These are the things that I have not planned when she's gonna transfer into a toddler bed and potty training and all those things. Those are just things that I have not stressed about. We have transitioned into the backyard. Anytime I've stressed about things like that in the past, I realized that it was just such a waste to have stressed about those sort of things. Like you kind of just figure it out as you get there. And yeah, I have not started potty training Josie yet, even though she has been trying to potty train herself. I feel like when I potty trained Lucas, he did really well, but he did suffer a few regressions, and I don't honestly know if it was because of a new baby in the house. Part of me wants to say yes because it didn't happen, the regressions didn't start until after Josie was born, but I don't know, I can't say for sure. And so I am a little paranoid that by potty training Josie so close to baby's arrival that she will also go through a regression. And I know every kid's different, but I don't know. So I'm not stressed about it. And then with the whole room sharing situation, the nursery is pretty much set for baby boy. Not that he's going to need it right away because he's going straight into our room, but I did want to make sure that we went through all of the kids' clothes, donated everything that we needed to donate, keep whatever we needed to keep. So I feel really good about that. And like I said, I've transitioned all of Josie's things into Lucas's room so that whenever she does transition into a toddler bed or into his room and they start sharing a room, all her things are already in there and it's very smooth. All of the baby's things I've been washing here and there. Anytime I get something new, I'll just wash them with the kids' clothes and just add them to the drawers. So I have a full inventory. There are so many times that I find myself not getting stressed out about these things, and then I like second guess myself and I'm like, Is it wrong to not be stressed? Is it wrong to not get panicky? Like, am I doing enough to prepare for this third baby? Like, those thoughts are what gets me stressed out. Anyways, those are the updates. I'll give you guys a little bump update because he is getting bigger now that I said I've looked small forever.
Soon you'll look gigantic.
Soon I will look gigantic.
Yeah, with your belly.
Here's the bump. I also got this like loungewear. I got this loungewear as a gift for the baby shower. I am trying to stock up on some like cute postpartum clothes, and this I found on Amazon. It's super comfy. These pants though, they don't fit me at the end of the day, but they're so cute. I'm gonna link these for you guys. They come in different colors. I also wanted to get the like dark brown.
Hi.
So anyways, I am going to go ahead and end this vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.
Bye.
Bye guys.